Police cadet Kelly Rothwell went home to break up with her controlling and possessive boyfriend, David Perry. Kelly's best friend Donna pleaded with her not to go alone.
I said, Kel, can I please follow you? And she said, no, I don't want you to come. I got this.
A few hours later, something seemed off when Donna gets a text from Kelly, a text that didn't sound like her friend at all. A text Donna suspects was sent by David.
And it was so not Kelly's syntax, something like going for dinner, call you later, just the letter U.
The next day, Donna becomes even more concerned when she receives a troubling call from the cadet Kelly had plans with the night before.
He said Kelly never showed. In that moment, I physically got ill. I knew, with everything in my body, in my soul, in my heart, something terrible had happened.
After many failed attempts to get in touch with Kelly, Donna calls the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office requesting a welfare check be done on her. And when detectives arrive,
it's locked, so they utilize force to enter the home.
Kelly is nowhere to be found, but what they do see is unusual.
Inside the home, they find it was recently cleaned. There was no blood, there was no damage.
David Perry was reportedly obsessive-compulsive about cleaning, so maybe what they were seeing wasn't so strange.
There was absolutely nothing that would indicate to us
that a crime had been committed there.
No, I can't say that. It's not your typical crime scene.
Detectives talked to neighbors who report sounds they heard coming from the couple's condo.
Neighbors did hear loud banging and vacuuming.
Deputies quickly turn their attention to David Perry and are anxious to talk to him, but he's nowhere to be found.
8 o'clock on the Monday morning, her boyfriend called my office.
Shockingly, David Perry calls the director of the police academy where Kelly is a cadet.
He asked me, was Kelly in class? I said, I couldn't give him that information. I knew that he was trying to cover his tracks. Make it appear that he was the boyfriend who was trying to find his girlfriend. I knew this was not legit, but I told him, I go, you need to speak with the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office because they're trying to contact you, and it appears you've been avoiding them. He said, I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not calling the Sheriff's Office. And he hung up.
When deputies were finally able to get a hold of David Perry, he was on the road, driving home to New York.
I could tell that something was not right. He was extremely erratic on the phone, was very evasive, didn't want to answer any questions, could not wait to get off the phone with the deputy. So at that point, we knew that there was something to it.
When Kelly's family learned she was missing, Kelly's sister Lauren immediately called David.
I said, hey, where are you? And he said, I'm in New York. What's going on? Like, he had no idea why I was calling. I said, well, where's Kelly? What's going on? He said, oh, I don't know. Maybe she's in Utah. Nothing he was saying was making sense. So I hung up on him, and that's when I knew right away that he had killed her.
David Perry hired an attorney and refused to answer any more questions from law enforcement. For the time being, their hands were tied.
Suspicious?
To me, yes.
As the investigation went on, more disturbing clues were discovered. Kelly's police cadet study materials were found in the dumpster near the condo. And Kelly's car, that was found 2 miles from the house.
By David Perry.
David Perry hates my guts. I know he'd like to see me dead.
Soon after Kelly Rothwell went missing, journalist Lee Clifton was assigned the story. And while doing research, she learned some shocking things and formed some strong opinions about David Perry.
He is a misogynistic, pathological liar. He's an abuser. He's dangerous. Some people think it was spontaneous. I think he had it planned because there were several indications that he had already started moving on. Before Kelly went missing, he canceled his gym membership, saying he was moving to Hawaii.
She did not leave that home alive that day.
Although detectives had no body, they believed, based on their investigation, Kelly Rothwell had been murdered.
You think she's dead,
She's dead.
and you think the person responsible for that is David Perry.
Absolutely.
It seems pretty cut and dry. He's your guy, go put the cuffs on him. What do you think?
I think the same thing.
But detectives don't have enough to arrest David Perry yet. So David Perry was back in New York starting over. A clean, fresh start. Maybe, maybe not. Coming up,
He hopped in his car and left our area for a week.
David Perry is arrested,
Comes back with that vehicle, and it's been cleaned with bleach.
but it's not what you think.